Check, check. All right. Looks like we've got audio. Hopefully we do.
No one said anything.
Oh, we just started. What's up, everybody? Happy February. February is what I said growing up. February.
That's how I say it, even though it's spelled not.
I think you pronounce it February, right?
I say February.
Okay.
I think most people say February.
Yeah.
January, February, March.
That's how I learned it.
That's how most people say it.
Yeah. I've never been so keenly aware of how I say it until the beginning of this live stream. This is happening in real time. Oh, what's up, everybody? Good to see all these familiar names in the chat. And good to see some, I think I saw some new names in here. At least one. All right. Catching up, just scrolling through. Just want to make sure we see you guys.
Oh, Mama P.
Hey, Mama P's in here.
We've missed you.
Sorry I've been a stranger.
It's okay. We all get busy sometimes.
Yes, we do. We do. Cash is saying Josh time. I mean, we were technically here. Aaron was watching the end of a TV show.
Oh, so good. It made me cry thrice. So sorry if my mascara is a little runny.
It's a good day for Erin if she can use the word thrice. That really
I love saying that word.
Gets her going. She likes that a lot.
It's really fun to say. So my skin's really dry right here. I need to lotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's none in here. February. I'm not saying it that way. February. Oh man. All right. We got a fun night tonight, guys. Hopefully you've been well. We're just wintering along here.
Wintering along.
Yeah.
Wintering.
I think I'm a mixture. Either I've had a couple of weird weeks. We had the big ice storm a couple weeks ago, which hit a lot of people. And then
I think it was just a week ago, right? It
was like 2 weeks ago. And then last week was just kind of like a recovery week. And then this week I've been kind of a mix. This past week I've been like a mix between under the weather and like,
I think like you just run down.
Winter blues or something. I don't know if I'm having like seasonal depression stuff. I did manage to twice this past week. In the last 7 days, I've managed to dump boiling water, like literally boiling water all over my right hand.
Let's not air our dirty laundry out on the internet. This is for good times.
Can you guys see that?
This is for fun times.
Like that stripe. This was the second time I dumped boiling water on my hand.
On accident.
I was good. Well, it's.
Can we not like relive?
No.
This is not trauma dumping time for Josh.
I know.
This is not therapy. This is a live stream.
I'm trying to fill the people in. It's been one of those weeks where I haven't really felt like drinking whiskey because this is for the good times, not the bad times. We say that all the time when we talk about our mental health fundraiser that we do every year.
Mm-hmm.
But this was Thursday night, I believe, and I had a long day at work, like a crazy long day at work, like 17-hour day at work. And then I came home and I was going to make tea. I wanted to make an old fashioned, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to have some tea. And I made the tea and then I dumped boiling hot water all over my hand. And I was like, you know what? Tea is dangerous and I should have drank whiskey. That's the moral of the story, I think. And JG says, see, look, I like hearing about Josh's pain.
I know.
But yeah. Oh, this is good. Travis says, I thought Aaron was after you with the curling iron. We got a fun stream tonight. Looking forward to it. This has been like a bit of a highlight of the weekend. We don't really do big Valentine's Day thing. We usually, depending on the kid situation, it's always takeout and a movie, but
usually pizza.
Usually good pizza, and good red wine, and a rom-com of our selective choosing, which means whatever Aaron wants to watch. And then for this time, though, the kiddo was around, so we watched more of a little bit of a thriller and got some takeout Thai food. So
it wasn't really a thriller. It was like the second Knives Out.
Yeah,
it was a cozy mystery.
Okay, cozy mystery.
I feel like the Knives Out series are like kind of like Agatha Christie books, where they're just like Cozy Mysteries.
I know the name Agatha Christie is a name that is attached to a person, but I don't know anything about any of the things that you just said. It doesn't tell me anything.
Okay, then you're not my target market.
Okay. Let's talk about what we're going to be doing tonight. We got a couple things on deck. So we are going to try the new 13th Colony 113 special release. This is the rye whiskey with the maple wood spiral finish, and this is it is a limited release, a limited edition. This is I think their limited edition or one of their limited editions this year, but they are calling this a limited edition, not like the 113 bourbon that came out, which they said was going to be a shelfer. They were saying that this is a limited edition. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to taste it. We haven't tasted it yet.
Is that what's in this glass?
Nope.
Oh, what's in this glass?
I figure since we're going to try a Maplewood Spiral special release of rye, we should try 13th Colony's cast strength rye. Now this is 100.
Is that what's in this glass?
Yes.
Okay.
This is 120 proof. That's 113.
Mm-hmm.
Fairly close. If that's a limited edition, it should beat this fairly handily. So if it doesn't, how much of a limited edition really is it? But we're going to warm up with this. Then we are going to transition into, because February is the month of love and sometimes second chances at love.
Oh, is that what February
Sometimes, I mean, February can be a lot of things to a lot of people, but it is the month of love.
It is.
As Matt Porter would say, it is the month of love and love making. For some people.
For some people. I was probably conceived on Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
Most likely. I'm a November baby, so.
I think your lucky stars for Valentine's Day.
It's just my guess. I have not asked my parents this at all.
Speaking of VD, 1920 has burned us. Our last couple bottles have burned us. And so I picked up another bottle, and we're going to try this. And we're going to try this blind against, where's it at? Just a proofed down Jack Daniel's single barrel strength Tennessee whiskey. This is 128 proof. So I looked up on the internet how to proof it down to 115 proof. And they said add about 5 milliliters for 45 milliliters of whiskey. So that's what I did. So we're going to blind these two. Oh, so
you proofed this down.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So we're going to blind these two and see if 1920 is not worth buying, which is how we felt after our last two bottles, or is it actually worth buying? Are we coming back around on this? Can we recommend this again? I needed to get another bottle for the channel anyways, so that'll be fun to try. Then we're gonna try this bad boy. If you can see the color on this whiskey, my goodness, it's almost black like the curtain behind it.
It's dark.
This is Barrels for Hope, which is a charity organization that I'm the vice president of, sit on the board for, volunteer board, 501c3. We have a membership thing, like we do barrel picks for Stuff and Whiskey, make those available to our Patreon membership. But Barrels for Hope, what we do is if you support, you just pay a monthly membership fee, and then you get 6 barrel picks a year. And we talk about, we listen to our constituents and we see what picks people want, what picks we can get. We just got this in. It's 140 proof hazmat. We have not tried it yet. It is a 6-year Sagamore rye, which is a 52 rye, 43 corn, 5 malted barley. So we're going to try this to get our palates ready for hazmat. And then,
we're going to try hazmat to get our palates ready for a hazmat? Mm-hmm. Oh.
And then, thanks to a incredibly generous friend of the channel, they know who they are, we got our hands on a bottle of Tanyard Hill hazmat. This is 142.5 proof. And if you guys watch the channel regularly and remember, Tanyard Hill hazmat was our whiskey of the year for 2025. So we have a sample from Justin Williams, thanks to him, of that exact bottle that won whiskey of the year. This is a different barrel. So it's going to be cool to see if this one stacks up. Like, is the Tanyard Hill that won our whiskey of the year, was it a ringer? Or,
are they all ringers?
Right. We've tried 2 now.
Or are the ones we've tried ringers? Yeah.
And I saw Whiskey and Wings post earlier, Justin Hernandez. We tried a sample of his Tanyard Hill, and it was lights out, amazing. Good. And then Justin Williams, Tanyard Hill, also amazing. So we'll see if this one is amazing, or if our luck has run out. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Okay. Last order of business. Saw Dave Renstrom said he's drinking water because he is tracking super chats.
He is. Thank you, Dave.
And we do have some super chats tonight. If we do get some super chats tonight, we always appreciate the support that you guys give the channel.
Yes, we do.
And it means a whole heck of a lot. It helps us do all the things that we're doing over here, doing all the barrel picks we do for the community, all the cool events, everything like that. It helps a ton, keep the lights on around here. We thank you guys very much. If you would like to super chat at the end of the live stream, and it's 7:14 here now, Central Time. We'll go to 8:30 Central Time. At the end of the live stream, we are going to do a randomizer. Dave's tracking everybody who super chats, and that is linked in the video description below. And I should just go ahead and pull that up.
Yeah, should you make sure?
Pin it in chat. It is,
okay.
But I'll pin it in chat too.
Okay.
And we will randomly draw a name from that list, and we will send them a very special thank you because we appreciate you guys, and we wish we could send special thank yous to everyone, but we will send a very special thank you to someone. So let me post this and pin it. Yeah. So there we go. It's pinned in chat now.
Cool.
And somebody will win a very special thank you from us. Also, I should tell you about this bottle, which is our Jack Daniel's single barrel strength rye Slop Hill Gang. This came and went last year. If I can get the focus here. This is like wrapped up in case it were to be, needed to be safely transported to some random person for some random reason, so. If you would like to have that bottle, I would be interested to know if you would like to have that bottle. That's all.
Can we drink?
Yeah.
There's been a lot of yapping.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I remember this bottle being pretty decent, but I have not drank it in a long time.
It smells good.
It smells like fancy toothpaste.
I can see that.
Like the crest that's the light green with the white in the middle too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Okay.
Cheers, y'all. Whiskey habit just about made me spit out my drink. That bottle's pitching a 10.
It kind of tastes like fancy toothpaste.
Yeah.
In like a good way. I mean, I wouldn't choose to drink toothpaste, but if I did, I would want it to taste like this.
Hey, Tony's in with 15. That's 3 entries. Thank you so much. We still got to get together, man. It's been a crazy couple of weeks since that ice storm.
What?
Randy.
No.
God, I love Aaron. A lot of yapping.
Flopping the gums.
Dude. All right. I don't know how often I would reach for this because it's definitely rye whiskey.
It's very rye whiskey. Like if you don't like rye, this might not be your jam.
Yeah, but more in like a candied spearmint.
Yeah, it is more candied spearmint rye. So it's not like pine tree rye. I feel like rye has a few different lanes it can go down, and one of them is like a spearmint lane.
Cash right. I can just display the super chats like this if my hands will work. Cash 25. Thank you. Cheers to 17-hour days in Atlanta traffic.
Oh my gosh,
man, that was crazy. I set a new. So if you guys don't know, I drive tractor trailer for UPS, and I drive to Atlanta and back from Nashville every day.
You drive past Atlanta, like through Atlanta,
south. I drive 40 miles past Atlanta,
south of Atlanta.
Yes, and then I come back.
From Tennessee.
From Nashville, yeah.
Yeah.
And Thursday, usually like, if there's like 4 wrecks, that's a lot of wrecks. There's usually always a wreck or 2, but like 4 is getting to be a lot. 5 was my personal record of wrecks that I had to deal with in a day before Thursday. Thursday, there were 9 wrecks, 1 vehicle fire, 1 like shoulder fire, like somebody I guess had thrown something out the window that caught the shoulder on fire.
Oh my gosh.
And then there were 3 large traffic delays that were completely not wreck related whatsoever. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Like to have 12 plus delays in a singular day was rough. This is a great question. Smoking KY Piper says, "Sweet baby Jesus, what did they do to my early times? I'm in mourning over here." I actually went to the store yesterday, and I don't go to liquor stores a lot. We're barrel pick people. We like single barrel picks, and then we know we're not going to just pop into a store and get special releases we're looking for. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't go to liquor stores a lot, just looking at shelf stuff. But I did go yesterday hunting the new early times in the square squat bottle. Didn't find it. Did find one more of these, which was good because we are down to our last open one. So this can be kind of like a forever backup. But yeah, grabbed a bottle of that. Did not grab a new bottle, so I don't know if it's any good or not, or if it's as bad as people say that
they changed it.
Yeah, so Sazerac purchased Sazerac, who owns 1792 Barton and Buffalo Trace. Chip, thank you so much. I'm just going to do this every. Chip, thank you so much. The Sazerac purchased the brand in 2020.
Okay.
But it's bottled and bond, so they have to put 4-year whiskey in there, and it's got to be from the same distillation season and all that. And so they purchased some stock from Barton 1792 when they acquired the brand, and they've been using that stock to do the blending and put it in the bottles. Sometimes the blue caps are better than the old black caps. Sometimes they're worse, but you know. But now, here in 2026, they're starting to roll out late 2025, early 2026. They're starting to roll out with the Sazerac whiskey. And the way you can tell, first off, these old bottles are round. I believe the new bottles are a little bit, somebody correct me if I'm wrong here. I think the Sazerac distillate bottles are more like a 1 liter benchmark bottle. Bourbon and Balls in for $10, 2 entries. Cheers to you all. And Dave R. Definitely cheers to Dave R. for doing the tracking. But you'll notice on the back here's your big tell. If you're questioning bottle shape and all that, don't even worry about it. Look at the back. DSP KY 354 and DSP KY 12. That is the old stuff. And if it's just got a singular DSP, that's your tell. That, and yeah, Gatsby 911 and Travis and and Dave, everybody's saying just like the benchmark bottles. So if it ain't round, put it down.
You don't know if it's any good.
That's what I always say. That's what I've always said.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right. Verdict on this?
It's good.
This is like, I think, a $65 or $70 bottle for a cask strength rye. It's good. It's good. You put this over there?
Sure.
Por favor. Let's get into this new one.
Okay.
The 113. And this, I've been trying to keep this on here. I've been trying to keep the bottle pretty for you guys.
Travis says, if it's square, leave it there.
That's better. Travis is more witty than I am. All right. These are weird bottles.
Can you fix that sticker stuff?
I need it to not be on there at all.
I don't want it touching my whiskey.
I need it to
Creeps me out.
Yeah, it needs to not be on there at all. They're like, the bottle, this sticker just doesn't want to stay on the cork at all. I've been fighting it for days, trying to keep it down. There we go.
Just take it off.
There we go. I should have just put it up by the mic and let that be some ASMR for y'all. All right, now I did pour a sample of this for Justin Williams, and I did spill it pretty much everywhere while I was doing that. And it smelled better.
Your hand-eye coordination has been seriously lacking this week.
It hadn't been my week, y'all. Let's see. If I leave it like that, is that good? All right.
I'm afraid you're gonna knock it off the table with your luck.
All right. Saying, Josh, you were full of it. What did I tell Avery at dinner? Oh, the little was talking about how her and her friends were assigning animals to their friend group. Like, what animals would they be if they were an animal?
Yeah.
And I asked what animal I would be. And apparently this conversation already happened without me around.
This morning in the car. You were there.
Was I?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% positive. You were there. It was in the car this morning.
On the way to church or after church?
Either. I don't remember if it was before or after, but we were in the car.
Really?
Yes. Today.
I must have been zoned out.
Not even 12 hours ago.
I must have been zoned out. Anyways. SLID. Okay.
Can you
Jeff Howard saying
finish your story?
Thank you, Jeff. Jeff in for 15. That's 3 entries. Yeah, so they said I was a peacock.
No.
A flamingo. A flamingo.
Oh my gosh, bro.
A flamingo.
I think you need to start today over.
I need to start the whole last week over.
Flamingo.
They said I was a flamingo.
Avery said you were a flamingo.
Okay.
I just didn't say anything.
And I didn't know how to feel about that at first, but then I did tell Avery that in high school I did win the competition for being able to stand on one leg for the longest.
Which was a falsehood. He was totally fibbing. You know what happens to liars. Are you even listening to me?
Yeah.
What happens to liars?
Their pants are on fires. That's true.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Right.
Whiskey Habit with a great question. Travis Robeson in $10. Thank you so much, man.
Thanks, Travis.
Whiskey Habit says, Josh, what's the most annoying things cars do when you're in the 18-wheeler? I got a quick and easy answer for you. Okay. If it's a 3-lane interstate.
If he says quick and easy, it's going to be long. So
Look,
strap in, buckle up, prop your feet up. We're going to be here for an hour.
If it's a 3-lane interstate and the speed limit is 70 miles an hour, like from Chattanooga to Atlanta and back every day, there are people who either other commercial drivers sometimes, or people in RVs, or just people in regular cars that get in the center lane going 5 to 8 miles an hour under the speed limit. And me as a tractor trailer legally can't get in the fast lane to pass them, but I oftentimes don't have enough room in the slow lane to get past them because it takes a while in a tractor trailer. So I'll flash my lights. I'll try to signal to them to get out of the way. If they'll just change lanes to the right and let me go past, then they could look in their side view mirror and see that they're holding up a whole line of traffic, doing 62 miles an hour in a 70 in the middle lane. But they just put it there on cruise control and turn their brain off, and then hold up an entire interstate. And we're all back there doing 50 something miles an hour on a 70 mile an hour interstate. And what happens? Some tractor trailer drivers pass in the fast lane, get a bunch of people behind them mad because they're in the fast lane.
Even though they're not supposed to legally. But I don't think...
Or they get pulled over by cops.
The common person doesn't know that.
I know, but I'm answering the question.
Okay.
If you're going under the speed limit, you should only be in the right-hand lane. That's the only place if you're under the speed limit. There's no reason to be in the center lane. And don't turn your brain off while you're driving. Don't say, I can just put it in the center lane and just put it on cruise control at 63 and I'm happy. No, get out of the way.
Move.
Get
out the way.
I'll tell you this.
It's
as annoying as tractor trailers being in the fast lane trying to pass people that aren't passing people. That annoys all of us as regular motorists. It's also very annoying when people just turn their brain off while they're driving. So, all right.
Are we going to drink this whiskey?
Yes. All right. So.
Are you down? Are we missing?
Chris says Josh is having a stroke. I am having a stroke. Streamlabs going stupid on me. Sheesh. Possibly. Internet's going to internet. All right. Let me try to make sure I'm caught up. Look at that. Caught up. Look at that. All right. So. What do we know about this? Let's talk about it real quick. We know it is MGP 95.5 rye, distilled in Indiana. Okay. They have corrected their previous issues. They caught the heat from the community about not being transparent, so they have fixed that. But it does say aged in South Georgia.
Okay.
Straight rye whiskey finished with Maplewood spirals. This is the 113 straight rye whiskey, 113 proof. Marketing jargon. I was trying to see if there's an age statement. I thought I read somewhere that it was 6 years. Could be wrong. And they sent us this, and credit to them. I don't know if they ever saw our review on the 113 bourbon, which we did not like. Okay, this says aged 5 to 6 years. if they did see our 113 bourbon review, which we were not very happy about, if they saw that and still sent this, kudos. Probably didn't see it, but who knows? Anyways, we're going to try this and see. We do tend to like their rye better than their bourbon, unless it's the double oaked bourbon. And then we love that.
Do like the double oaked bourbon.
All right, let's get this on the nose. Okay. This is, I think, MSRP is like in the low to mid 60s, and this is a limited release. So let's see if it's worth it. Okay.
It smells different than the last rye we had, so I'm like trying to adjust my expectations. It kind of smells like candy corn.
To me, it smells similar to the last rye, but now we're off of Crest and we're on to Colgate. Like the green isn't the like light green; it's a more rich green.
Okay, I'm not that nuanced with my toothpaste. So you lost me at that.
Okay, here's where it really becomes apparent is when, you go to the dentist and they give you the little grab bag to go, with the little toothpaste tube and all that. And I just throw those in our travel container bin. And then when we're going somewhere, I rarely grab my own toothpaste. I just usually grab one of those little things. And then I'm always surprised at how weird other toothpaste tastes.
But we use Sensodyne at home. So they all taste weird.
I know. But like you get used to your toothpaste.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with this?
It like when you get a different toothpaste and you're like, wow, that tastes like that.
Yeah.
This smells like Colgate tastes.
Okay.
There's like a cooling sensation, but there's also
a sweetness here that I'm getting underlying.
It's a dark sweetness.
I don't know. That's too deep. So sweet.
Chris Baird S&W single tube pick coming soon. Sensodyne double oaked. Yeah, there's just like there's that toothpastiness to me, but then like a darker richness from those maple spirals, I'm sure.
That's nice. I'm getting the mintiness on the palate.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting it as much on the nose, but it's sweet. There's like an underlying sweetness that it's good.
Ooh, what's that on the
What's
back
the proof
end?
on this? 113?
113. We're coming off 120.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say it is a little softer than the last one, but that makes sense because the proof is a little lower. But it's not...
It still has a lot of flavor, though.
Yeah, it has a lot of flavor, but I was just recalibrating my expectations because we just had 120, so...
Yeah, second sip. Okay, second sip, the rye and the finishing come together a little bit better for me.
Yeah.
And that to say, I think I'm getting more of the maple wood spirals on the second sip than I was on the first.
How does that translate to you? Because I wouldn't guess that this has maple spirals in it because I'm not getting a very obvious maple-iness. Yeah. So I'm not good at picking that up. What is that?
Hey.
How is that showing up for you?
Michael S. Thank you. May you stay thawed for the rest of the winter. It's 55 degrees and raining in NorCal. That was today here, 55 and raining. It's more of like just a general double oaking type of sensation, like the way that Woodford double oaked is just like there's an extra bit of woodiness that doesn't feel natural from old age.
Okay.
Like it being a 5 to 6 year blend that's then been finished with maple wood spirals is no different really.
But if you didn't know that, would you think this is older or would you think this is finished?
I would think I mean, it's tough to say because I'm not blind, but I feel like I would call this like if I knew it were rye whiskey, and I think I would because it doesn't present like a bourbon. It's if you're a bourbon lover that only loves bourbon lovers ryes, I'm not sure this is for you. Like this to me falls in the rye camp for sure. Like back in the day when I used to say that I didn't like rye at all, before I found out that I do like rye, it's just I like really bougie rye.
Yeah.
Like this to me
would be too much rye.
It would be too much rye back then. Now I appreciate it for what it is.
Got it. Yeah.
But I think blind, I would probably call it like a 6 to 7 year fit, like double oaked rye.
Okay.
I never would call it maple wood spiral finish.
I'm not picking up the maple, but I think the maple is imparting something that the other one didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
So in a good way. I like it. Yeah, I like this. I think this is really good.
Yeah, I prefer, if you ask me which bottle I would reach for more, I would probably reach for this one more over the cask strength. Hand me my glass over there. I'll take a sip of it real quick just to see if that's true.
Which one's yours?
Yep, that one. Yeah, I think to me, it's got a definite woody impact from that. Like if you ever have double oak products where you're like, oh yeah, I taste the double oaking.
Yeah.
This kind of has that going on with like the wood impact, and the maple is a little bit of a different spin on it compared to the just regular cask strength. I do like, I don't know, at like 60 to 65 bucks, I don't know if I'd be a thumbs up or just okay.
I don't have to do that here.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like, I don't know anybody that's, if you want to try some Maplewood, much better than the 113 bourbon to me.
Yeah.
Which is par for the course with us in 13th Colony, like we said.
But you said this one's a special release?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I would much rather drink the 113 over the cask strength rye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
You want me to?
Yeah, can you put that over there?
Sure.
I have no room over here. Yeah, good. Like, much better than the bourbon to me. I think the rye we say it all the time, and I'm sure you guys have heard other channels say it as well. It just feels like rye takes better to finishing than bourbon does.
I think it holds up to finishing.
That's a good way to say it too.
More than bourbon does. Bourbon kind of like succumbs to the finishing, whereas rye like puts up a fight.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. Because bourbon can get over finished pretty easily, whereas rye does, to your point, stand up to it better.
Yeah.
Tony, thank you so much, man. Wow, 50. That is incredibly generous. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Tony.
That's like 10 whole entries.
What?
Yeah. I mean, let me see what they're talking about here real quick. Deliberate proof, bottled at deliberate proof, high enough to showcase the rye's natural spice and complexity, yet refined through a maple wood finish that softens the heat and highlights layers of sweetness, fruit, and baking spice.
I do see the sweetness. I don't see the fruit.
I don't see the fruit, no.
But I do see the sweetness and the baking spice. I don't see fruit, but that's just me.
Yeah. Our first specialty release of the year holds true to 13th Colony's promise. It's worth drinking slow. The pour, all right, the pour is distinct. I've often thought that we should do this on our videos. It's just too much to do in an uncut format, but I like comparing the tasting notes you're quote unquote supposed to get, that a company says you're supposed to get, versus what you actually get. So they say warm aromas of baked raisins, vanilla sugar, toasted pecan, and honey.
On the nose? See, they just put that juju in my head.
I'm not.
See, I don't like that. I don't like someone telling me what I'm supposed to get, and then I get it, and then I'm like, wait, did I get that because I got it, or did I get that because you told me I got it?
I can kind of see the baked raisins on the nose now that they say it. It's faint. Toasted pecans, I can get that. And then on the palate, it leads into layers of cooked plums, toasted rye bread, yes. Graham cracker, yeah, I can see that. And biscotti. Ah, okay, yeah. I don't know about the cooked plums, though. Notes of craft root beer and bittersweet dark chocolate follow, finished with a subtle savory clove spice. I'll be the judge.
Oh, that's a lot of things from one drink.
What is this, dude? Did Drums and Drams write this? Is this Cam?
That's too much.
By the way, if you like tasting notes, you got to check out Drums and Drams. I don't know. I mean, you probably already watch his channel anyways, but if you're a tasting notes fiend, that's where you can get your tasting notes. Cam kills it on the tasting notes. I can see the craft root beer kinda, but it's not manifesting in the way that I like my craft root beer to manifest.
Fair.
This is more like bright and flat, whereas I like a little bit more like the root beer syrup. Like the machine got broken and there's too much syrup in there.
You would.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I went into this honestly not just the 113 bourbon just wasn't our jam. And I thought it was the maple wood spirals, So I had pretty low expectations for this.
I like this.
It did exceed my low expectations.
I like this. I think it exceeds like non-low expectations.
I think it's appropriately priced.
What's the price?
It says $62.99 to $64.99.
Okay.
MSRP.
Okay.
I think it's appropriately priced.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be available in like several states. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like 16 states plus Sealbox and Bourbon Outfitters online.
Okay.
Starting February 20th while supplies last. So there you go.
Okay.
I mean, for the price, I don't like, I would buy this over the cast strength. I like it more than that. So if you've tried the cast strength, I think I like this more. You think you like it more?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Can you set that over there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good job. It's not like world-breaking, earth-shaking whiskey. We'll get into that here in a second.
But it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Solid. Like, I'm honestly surprised.
Yeah.
I was not expecting. I had it in my head. Who uses maple spirals except for them? And I had it in my head that we might be disappointed just because the bourbon wasn't for us. And here we are. Not disappointed. Mm-mm. I'll take not disappointed. I like that. All right.
What's next on the agenda?
Next up is we're going to see if Old Forester 1920 can rekindle an old flame for us.
Why aren't we trying this against 1910?
1910 is a 93 proof, and this is 115 proof. So in my mind as a consumer, it would be that 1920 is like $55 to $65 in most markets. For that amount of money, why not just buy a Jack Daniel's single barrel strength, barrel proof Tennessee whiskey?
But then you had to water it down.
Well, I did to try to, so that one wouldn't just blow out on proof.
Oh.
But I tried to get them equal to proof. But
I feel like when you mess with the chemistry with adding water, you could change the flavor of something entirely.
Well, look, I can tell you this right now. Cast strength, we would pick the Jack Daniel. I mean, spoiler alert, earmuffs. I mean, a Jack Daniel's single barrel strength Tennessee whiskey got 9th place in our whiskey of the year over some like crazy bottles.
Mm-hmm.
I can guarantee you Old Forester 1920 is not coming in 9th place over some crazy bottles.
Yeah,
you know, like this isn't even a contest at cast strength. So I'm just seeing like if you really prefer the 115 proof point, can you add a little water to Jack Daniel's and get more bang for your buck than if you just bought 1920. Crispy Speed Runs, great name. $25. I love that. Crispy Speed Runs. I like it. While these are getting some air in them, I did see some questions that need to be answered. Barbaric. Is that like barbaric, but Barbaric? I kind of like it. How does it compare to the Peerless Double Oak Dry? The Peerless Double Oak Dry is more expensive, but I can tell you off of memory alone, we do like the Peerless Double Oak Dry better than that. And also it's like, I definitely like it more because it's a little bit more sweet. Mm-hmm. And then the Peerless Toasted Rye is just forget about it. Like the Peerless Toasted Rye is that turned into like
forget about it.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
I don't know what got into me there.
You mean that in a good way?
Yeah.
It's like
yes,
it blows everything else out of the water.
Yeah, Peerless Toasted Rye is better than Michter's Toasted Rye, toasted barrel strength rye, like that's really good. Mm-hmm. Peerless Toasted Rye, ASW Toasted Rye. Toasted Rye is where it's at for us. We really like toasted ryes. Aaron, Aaron, not Aaron, Aaron said, got my first stuff and whiskey pick tonight, Funkadelic Haze. Congratulations, man. What picks are up next?
Hope you like it.
What he's referring to is a Camp Nelson D Russell's Reserve pick that released, and it made it to all members of our barrel club, or at least I had an opportunity to get it. It did sell out fairly fast in the bronze barrel club tier. But if you were ready with quick fingers and you had your information in, you should have been able to get a bottle. This is an awesome, awesome bottle. What's coming up next? We've got the upcoming New Holland Walleye Run Rye. Mm-hmm. This thing is a monster of a barrel. It's I mean, I have the sticker. I don't have it uploaded though, and I'm not gonna do the bounce around thing. It's called, I could probably show it on my phone.
It's okay.
It's called Life is Peachy.
We have a lot to drink before
We do. We're good.
8:30.
We're hanging out.
I know.
It's called Life is Peachy. That's a sticker on it right there. So if you can see that, it is a table with a peach cobbler.
You keep showing your eyes.
It's really wanting to lock onto my eyes.
You need to hide your eyes. Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Hide your eyes. Yeah, it's a peach cobbler on a table in the woods. And it's almost got like a brownie batter note on it too that I absolutely love. We got that coming up. We've got 2 Jack Daniels coming up that we're in collaboration with Hello Again Whiskey Friends and Dusty Dan's Whiskey Reviews. 2 awesome channels, 2 awesome groups. We have a Coy Hill Rye and a Tennessee whiskey. And I'm telling you right now, we'll see what the bottled versions are like. I know everybody's going to go crazy about the Coy Hill Rye. The Tennessee whiskey's better. It's better. The Tennessee whiskey, we named it Flawless Victory because it was a slam dunk, better pick. It was lights out. That barrel killed. And then we tried the ryes, and then we had I think it's called a Sudden Death or something like that. And that one was more of a debate because all the ryes were pretty good. We were trying to figure out which one to pick. But the Tennessee whiskey, amazing. Just like when we did our solo stuff and whiskey pick for Jack Daniels last year, we picked a Tennessee whiskey and a barrel proof rye, Slop Hill Gang, which is, maybe I should just, is a good time to mention that we're going to be giving a special gift to someone tonight who super chats. So last year, much the same way, like Slop Hill Gang is a lot of people's favorite, but the Tennessee whiskey was open and shut, easy favorite. There was a much more spirited debate about the rye that we chose. So, yeah. And then I did see that Wayne did say, I thought about you when I read about the UPS layoffs. I hope you weren't affected. I've been there for 24 plus years now. And I'm on the hourly side. And so people are feeling it that have a lot less seniority than me. But where I'm at, it's just, it might make my schedule a little less ideal. But, other than that, it won't really affect me very much unless the company gets bought out or something. Yeah. Brian Kubera said, no toothpaste notes in their description.
No,
found
sadly,
them sorely lacking.
They really missed an opportunity there.
Hey, this is a nice comment. Timothy, thank you for the kind words. Says, new to the channel. Very cool to have a hubby wife drinking and commenting on bourbon together. Hey, thank you. We're just a hangout channel. We started this to hang out with each other, and we record it and put it on the internet. And we've had various versions of that over the years, but we've definitely come back around to that's what our videos and our live streams are going to be. Us just hanging out.
Yep.
Aaron, wish I would stop talking so we can just keep drinking.
Josh, you said it, not me.
Josh and Aaron, have you tried Voltron yet? The man, why am I blinking? Wow. Bourbon, Missouri. Barrel King. The Barrel King release? We have not. If that's what you're talking about, we have not tried that. We don't get to try a lot of Barrel King stuff. We don't know anybody in. We are not in Barrel King. I don't know that they ship here. But for NDPs, non-distilling producers, we tend to support Nashville Barrel Company because we're right down the road from them. So we only have so much whiskey budget.
Yeah.
McBoiler Dave says, any word on sweater weather? Not yet.
Good question.
Not yet.
Good
but
question.
It should be soon. And Ritten says, curious on sweater weather as well. So yeah, we've got the Walleye Run monster barrels coming up. We've got those 2 crazy Jack Daniels picks coming up. Checks notes because I can access it very quickly. What else do we have coming up? I probably haven't even updated this. So we've got the Hirsch double barreled Willet called Oak Monster coming up. And then we're going to Evernorth. We're going to do a backbone pick at some point. We had Evernorth scheduled. We got to reschedule that.
Yeah, because of the storm, you weren't able to go.
Yep. And we're going to get back to the Reveries as well. And then we'll do a Nashville Barrel Company pick in May at the Stuff and Whiskey annual gathering. Yeah. And then we'll do a Russell's pick. We just had these 2 Russell's picks released today in collaboration with the Bourbon Judge. Next year we're splitting. Our groups are big enough now, so we'll do a singular barrel, and then the Bourbon Judge will do a singular barrel.
Will we go together still, or at different times?
Yeah, we'll go different times. Well, they don't let very many people come on Wild Turkey picks, so us going at different times actually helps our community because then we can bring people along.
No, I know. I just like to see Marcus.
I know.
He's such a nice guy.
Yeah. Travis said, spirited, talking about the spirited debate about when try to pick. He said, spirited, Josh, you broke 3 chairs and ended up breaking a table. Yeah.
That was a joke.
I know.
That's a joke. You need to clarify for the audience.
No, that's a joke. It's better to just float it.
Okay.
See what happens. John with some kind words saying, newer to the channel, love your content. Appreciate your comments on the value of community a while back. Thanks for your charity work and for the great content. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you for the nice words.
Thank you for noticing. This is a great question. So yes, thank you. The charity stuff means a lot to us. We're already adding bottles to the list for this coming October's charity event. For those of you that don't know, we do a mental health charity fundraiser every year, and we've raised, as a community, we just host it, but the community has raised over $100,000 for mental health. And it's a charity we support that actually helps people, and it's amazing. So you'll hear more about it coming up throughout the year. Bubba, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Love the name. Cheers, Aaron and Josh. Donated $20. That's 4 entries. This is a barrel pick that's coming up very soon. This is actually getting bottled very soon. For the love of bourbon, ask any update on the Wild Turkey National Barrel Company. So when you get these Russell's Reserve picks, we go pick them and we taste them at cast strength because they just leave right from the barrel. But the only way you can taste cast strength Wild Turkey, not watered down to 110 proof, is if you can get on a Wild Turkey pick, which is insanely difficult to do. Trust us. We know it's hard. Or find a way to get your hands on some barrels that Wild Turkey has let go. And these aren't Buff Turkey. These are not Buffalo Trace barrels. These are Wild Turkey distillate. And we have a barrel from National Barrel Company. They got a lot of barrels in. I don't mean a lot as in many. I mean a lot as in they got a grouping of barrels in. Like
a pallet?
Something like that.
Yeah.
More than a pallet.
But
yes, they got a few pallets of barrels in. And we were able, because of our relationship with NBC, we were able to get in there and get a barrel. So we have a barrel of barrel-proof Wild Turkey coming. So basically cast strength Russell's Reserve, which will be really cool to compare to the Russell's Reserve picks that we just released.
Yeah, because that's watered down.
Correct. Bourbon and Ball says, thoughts on a pick from Southern Collective. We are very near Southern Collective as well. And Tyler's our guy over there, but also everybody at Southern Collective is amazing.
Yep.
Tyler and Ryan are the best. Great group over there. We've done a Southern Collective pick. It was one of our best picks we've ever done. Bogzilla Strikes Back. We will be doing another Southern Collective pick for sure. The good thing about being close to Southern Collective and National Barrel, close both in proximity, we're just like a handful of miles away from both of them, but also close in relationship because we're local, is that like they will literally reach out to us when they get really good barrels in and be like, hey, we got some killer barrels.
They're excited. Right. And that's good that we get to be recipients of their excitement. We appreciate it.
Right. They're like, do you want to come in and pick one of these? You know? And so that's it's a great,
yes, we do.
Setup.
Yes,
so,
we do.
So Bourbon and Balls, yes, we will be doing another Southern Collective pick. Also, Southern Collective really has like the prettiest bottles. Like for a non-specialty shaped bottle, like you get like a Calumet 18 or like with these Wild Turkey Master's Keep bottles, like specialty glass. Those are on another level. The old Fitzgerald decanter bottles, another level. But just for like a regular shaped bottle, Southern Collective kills the game.
Yeah, they got a good job.
Beautiful bottles. All right, let's get into this head to head.
Okay, I was wondering. Thought you'd never ask.
We had to let it get some air, boo.
You gave it a lot of air.
Mama P said earlier, I'm full of it. Full of air.
Hot air.
All right, glass one. Again, this is 1920. We got two pretty
Wait,
bottles.
this is we don't know.
No, we don't know what glass one is.
One of these is 1920.
One of these is 1920. The other one is where's it at? It's just a Jack Daniel's single barrel strength that's been proofed down a little bit to 115. Alejandro says, "Cheers from the Dominican Republic.
Oh,
keep on the good work. S&W JD barrel proof rye pick was my Valentine's pour last night. Hey,
hope it was
that's
good.
awesome. That's awesome. That's very flattering to
Yeah.
have our pick as your Valentine's Day pour. That's very cool. Great time to mention that somebody will be getting a special gift tonight for the super chats right down here. Might be a special Valentine's Day, something or another.
What are you gonna give them? Special
We'll
Valentine's Day gift?
All right, glass one on the nose.
On the nose. Can I just drink it?
You want to smell them back to back?
I thought we.
That's
could
what we've been
I thought we
doing.
could just smell and drink at the same time.
We've been smelling and smelling, and then drinking and drinking. Remember, we switched it up this year.
I know, but we're on a live stream.
Yeah. Ooh, interesting. Glass one smells sweet, like bananas on vanilla ice cream. Glass two smells burnt.
Slightly.
Like toast that's been burnt.
Yeah.
Watch that be the proof down Jack Daniels.
I can see that.
I didn't use reverse osmosis water. Okay.
I will
This good old
say,
Nashville
I
tap.
generally don't love adding water to things.
Yeah, and that's why I think this is interesting, because if the Jack Daniels is better than 1920, even with the Jack Daniels having water, why are we buying 1920?
There's something kind of floral about glass one.
Justin's cracking me up. I would love a special Valentine's Day gift from Josh with the eyes. Oh man, that's too good. All right, cheers.
Oh, did you see the second thing he says?
Especially if he puts it in a box. I wish I could sing. All right, yep, little Brown Foreman throwdown here. All right.
In a box, baby.
Glass one. I mean, I say it sometimes. It's got banana split vibes. Vanilla ice cream, bananas. It's pretty light on the cherries and the chocolate syrup for me.
I feel like glass two has like a charred marshmallow vibe on the nose.
I agree. Glass one. Cheers, y'all. Can 1920 rekindle an old flame?
What?
That's the whole premise here. Can 1920 rekindle an old flame with us? So,
what's in the box?
So
what's in the box?
I will
That's
say,
a good movie.
It's a great movie. Early on in my whiskey journey, when I started getting into higher proof, I had landed with a bottle of Weller Antique 107. And then I got a bottle of Rare Breed, and I got a bottle of 1920. And something in my brain, like 115 to 116.8 to 107 proof, I was doing like three-way blinds of those fairly often. And it was crazy because this was back in the day before I knew anything about anything. And I thought like Weller had to be great whiskey because it was so hard to get. And every time Weller came in third,
interesting.
And it was Old Forester sometimes won, and sometimes Rare Breed won. It just depended. But Weller always came in third. And this was back when they had more of the antique label. Like they switched to these more stark white labels on the 1910, 1920.
Yeah.
But they used to have more antique labels. That's back when 1920 was good. And then we bought 2 bottles of the white label, and both of them disappointed us. And then, here we are. We're giving it another shot. Are you on to glass 2?
Yeah. They're confusing me.
Do they taste the same or different?
Both.
That's
That's why I'm confused.
a good answer. Swalk Star, a name I always like to see pop up just because I like to say it. Swalk Star donated 10. Thank you so much. That's 2 entries. Crispy Speedrun says, if you don't like 1920, you just don't like the Old Forester profile.
I don't think I agree with that. Because I do like the Old Forester profile.
To be fair.
And I historically haven't enjoyed 1920, but tonight I don't dislike either of these. I find both of these kind of sharp.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I will say we're coming off of the 13th Colony finished rye.
Sweetness, yeah.
That had more. I mean, it had more rye, but it had more oomph.
Mm-hmm.
And then these are, at least Glass 1 to me, is definitely leaning more into the bright sweetness of the Brown Forman profile. Like that, more like banana runts, bright vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
Like, not the good vanilla ice cream that's like rich, but like the
cheap stuff.
The cheap stuff in the plastic tub. It's a little bit more bright vanilla. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference between like Bluebell homemade vanilla and like the Kroger tub, plastic tub.
I see that. Cause I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs giving. Jenna.
Oh. Wait a minute.
Hold up, wait a minute. Mm-hmm. That's the way, yeah. That's the way you go, girl. What you thinking?
Okay, hang on. I gotta figure this out.
Yeah,
glass.
Confusing, huh?
It is. Yeah, I feel you now.
I do think Glass 2 is giving me kind of like marker vibes on the nose. Like, permanent, like not Sharpie, but kind of like a dry erase marker.
I gotta see that. Yeah, it's kind of got a little bit of like, I mean, yeah, I don't even want to try to pretend like I think one is this way or that or whatever. 2 is it has a weird dryness to me in like you said marker, but like it's reading as like a dryness to me. But I don't dislike it. I'm not saying that as a negative, but it's not also a positive either. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I prefer Glass 1. I think the more I think I initially liked Glass 2 better, but the more I drink it, I think the more I don't like it as much. So I'm going to go with Glass 1. I think they're both decent. I wouldn't say both of them are like, oh my gosh, gotta have it. But I don't like actively dislike either.
Dave, thank you so much. 15.
Thanks.
Can't wait for all the upcoming picks. Dude, I can't wait too. I know that Peerless pick, that one. Yes, dude. Sweater weather, I cannot wait. Tony, hang on. Clarification. He says you can't compare Bluebell to Kroger. What I'm saying is Bluebell's so much better than Kroger, you know? So Bluebell, some of the best that you can just go buy in a store. Not talking about like homemade, whatever. Bluebell, top tier, grab it off the shelf, grocery store ice cream. Kroger plastic tub, much brighter and not as good. Glass 1 to me comes across more like the Kroger plastic tub and not like the Bluebell.
Oh, I think Glass 2 comes across a little bit brighter and a little.
Man, there's something on the nose of 2 that's just, it's not good to me. It like.
Yeah.
It smells burnt.
You smell burnt.
You caught me off guard with that.
Yeah, I think I do prefer Glass 1. Just confirming.
It doesn't taste burnt though. I actively dislike the nose of Glass 2.
Okay.
But the palate, I like almost everything, but there's something weird on the finish that's like, it's like a black Sharpie. It's, and not like the Sharpie brand, but like the you know, the silver, like they were really big, like the silver.
It's the felt tip ones. Like it's got the.
It was in school. It was like a silver tube with like the black.
Fat.
It had the black lines around it, and it had like the most strong smell.
Yeah, but they're like the fat ones, like with the pointed, the angle.
With the angled tip, and it's like you would take the cap off of it, and it would just like it would smell the whole room.
Yeah,
Glass 2
that's what I was thinking
tastes like that smell smells.
Yeah.
Now, to the point, I will say of if you don't like 1920, you just don't like the Old Forester profile. We do like Old Forester, but we, much like with me with rye, I have come to realize we are bougie Old Forester fans. We don't tend to like most of the regular Old Forester stuff.
That's
Eric
fair.
donating 15, saying cheers. Thank you so much. That's 3 entries.
Thanks, Eric.
It
bothers me that you don't scroll all the way down to the chat, and like we're missing stuff and I can't see it.
Hang on, I'm checking to make sure I miss anything. I was gonna highlight this.
Oh.
So to Crispy's point, I mean we like, first off, we like 1910. We really like 1910. And you really like 1870.
I thought it was 1890.
No, there's 1897, the Bottle and Bond bottle.
Oh.
We both kind of are all right on that.
Yeah.
But you actually like 1870 because it's not sweet.
Yeah.
You don't like the price, but you like the bottle.
Yeah.
And then we like, I mean, I like King of Kentucky. You don't really like King of Kentucky. King of Kentucky's let you down more than it's impressed you.
Correct.
It's been some of the best whiskey I've ever tasted.
Yeah.
I mean, we love like the High Angel Share series, the 117s. We love those. Some of the extra old.
So the bougie
1910.
stuff.
Yeah,
You're
kind of
right.
bougie. Yeah.
What can we say?
Maybe
We
not
like
just
what we
like the
like.
regular Old Forester.
We
And
like what we like.
in 1924, I like 1924 more than you do. But 1924 in blinds, sometimes I really like it. Sometimes it's not my jam. I've picked it over Michter's 10 in blinds before.
It's hit or miss. Yeah.
Ian asked, is that 1920 rye or is the label always green? It's blue. She blue.
It's like a teal.
Yeah, it's like a teal blue. It's actually a really pretty blue. I've never really noticed that before.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Bully says 1 is definitely 1920 and 2 is Jack. Too easy. It might be different. Caleb asked, dry as in tannic.
What does that mean?
No, tannic is like an oak sensation that kind of removes moisture. This is more like you open up that black marker and it kind of like makes you go, like it just dries you out.
Yeah.
Nathan Hollis, 25. Thank you so much. Saying, sipping on some new Milam and Green triple cask string that arrived today.
Nice.
Cheers to a great week. There we go. Milam and Green's got some good stuff. Bluebell is better by a country smile. I wonder if that's their phrase. Is that their catchphrase? If not, it should be.
I think it might be.
Whiskey Tornado. Hey, Lance in the house. Good to see you. Hey, dude, we're going to try the Barrels for Hope Evernorth here in a second.
Yeah, we better get going on that.
Saying cheers, Josh and Aaron. You both look fabulous.
Are you aware of the
tonight.
time?
Thank you. I am, yeah.
Okay. Thanks. I was wondering if this looked too frumpy. I'm in my pajamas.
General Sal.
Don't tell anyone.
Love your chicken, by the way. Says Old Forester names are confusing. It's like trying to remember dates for history class. Dude,
that's so true.
Tell me about it. Your brother-in-law, my brother-in-law, Nicholas, Neck. He is such a history buff.
Our brother-in-law.
He's so good.
I think he majored in history in college.
Wow. That's crazy.
Or something like that. I could have made that up, but I feel like that's true.
All right. Ian says, King of Kentucky's never bad, but it is silly overpriced. Yeah, I like it. Dave did bring up that Aaron loved the President's Choice Rye, and I do tend to prefer the President's Choice Bourbons. Mm-hmm. And then Jacob says, Mr. Jacob Wilson says, 1920 of late has a bitter finish aftertaste to my palate. That's why I think it might be the second glass.
Interesting.
And then Cash says Sharpie equals JD for me. So it's split. You guys.
Wow.
All right, real quick. I got to lock this in. You like glass 1, right?
Yeah. There's something just slightly little off about 2.
Hate the nose on glass 2. I like 70% of the palate, and then it gets weird on the finish.
Okay.
That could be the Jack. Man, Pat's sipping on GTS 2025, having a better night than everybody right now. Yeah, I'll go glass 1 as well. Here's what I'll say. Traditionally, this is about $65 in our market. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was 55 or 65, somewhere in that ballpark range, $60, give or take $5. And the Jack Daniels with water, I mean, that's like a $65, $70 bottle,
Mm-hmm.
but then you add the water. I wouldn't add water to the Jack Daniels.
I would not recommend that personally.
Yeah, because the way I remember that bottle tasting without water is better than either one of these.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. All right. We both prefer glass one. You want to do the reveal or you want me to?
I'll do it. Glass one?
Mm-hmm.
It's Old Forester.
Glass one is?
It's Old Forester.
Okay. Man, I wonder if there's some weird stuff going on with the water added.
Jack
Daniels got
I'm
weird
not
with
a
water.
huge fan of adding water.
Yeah.
I think it changes like the chemical makeup of whiskey. And for me, a lot of times it's not for the better. Sometimes it can be for the better, but in my experience, that's more rare than than not.
Yeah, and that's a good point. I mean, sometimes people on videos, especially international videos, they'll say, "Oh, you gotta try to add water," and we get it, and we definitely have experienced international whiskeys that have changed and morphed and been really nice with water.
I will say, I feel like maybe international whiskeys
hold up better
to adding some water than like bourbons.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Because if I'm thinking back on it, anytime I have added water to something that's not been like an international whiskey, it's not been great. Except for there's like one time, I think we're picking at, was it Wild Turkey? We added a little bit of water because we had to try to proof something down to match what we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I mean, every time at Wild Turkey, yeah.
And it did open up a little bit, but like, I also don't know if that was the right amount of water, you know?
Right. Yeah, you're just guessing it
Yeah.
at Wild Turkey. By the way, Brian Kubera said, what water source? Nashville tap water. So that probably didn't help anything. We were working quick. I'm a glass short. Some people say I'm a glass short, but they mean something different. But I'm a glass short. So I need to go get a glass.
You're going to get a glass?
Yeah. This would be a good time for me to mention this bottle while I go get a glass.
Can we just clean out one we have?
No, Jack Daniels. This is our Slop Hill gang. And if I were going to transport this via private courier service to one of you beautiful human beings, I would wrap it up like this. And then I would put it in a box, like that gift that Justin Hernandez wants.
The gift in a box?
Yeah. I just wanted to show you guys that bottle. While I go do that, Erin's going to tell you about things like the ticker running at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful with your language.
What, am I going to use bad words?
No.
I know what you mean. I'm teasing. Yeah, so if you would like to contribute to the channel, to donate, we appreciate anything. You don't have to, but if you want to, all the information is down here. Josh put it so kindly down here. Am I going the right direction? It's reversed for me. So yeah, if you would like to, we thank you. No obligation. But if you do, we would like to thank you if you were tonight's winner. We will thank you.
With a special gift.
Gift in a box.
A gift in a box. It's my gift in a box, baby. That wasn't even in there all the way.
I thought that, but I didn't say it. So we're drinking
darkness, everybody. Darkness.
Oh my gosh. This is hazmat.
Wow.
Hazmat what?
140 proof on the dot. This is an Evernorth single barrel rye whiskey from Sagamore Spirits, 6 years. This is obviously from Maryland. 52% rye, 43% corn, 5% malted barley. And I'll tell you a little bit more in a second. Seth in $25. Wow. Thank you so much. Saying passing through Nashville while listening to y'all. Cheers. Hey.
Look how dark.
Welcome to town.
Look how
you might be passing by our house for all you know. Yeah, this is dark. Do you have any? Grab that glass. The middle one on the right.
This one?
Yeah, that one. That's got the most in it.
Full.
I know. I'm trying to show the color difference. Which one was this? I think it's 1910 or 20. Sorry. Yep, that's 1920. This is 1920. Look at that color. This. Look at that. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Tony said, what do entries get? A special gift from us. And related? Is it wrapped for delivery or is it just happy to see me? Oh, man. Yeah, Caleb's saying hazmat motor oil.
Basically.
Yeah. David's drinking on Dream On. That was our Reverie 17-year pick. It's delicious, full of flavor with a long finish. Dude, I love the oak note on that. So many of those buffalo turkey, the buff turkey barrels.
Stop talking and smell this.
Don't get that oak note. And that's got such a good oak note.
You're going to want to smell this right now.
Okay.
Ooh, it singed the nostrils a little bit. Got a little too close.
That made my spine tingle. Wow. Boiler said Josh laughed in French. I do that. Oh, I never really thought about that. Zach has called it out before.
I've never thought about that either, but that's true. You do. Good catch, Dave.
Buck donating 10. Thank you so much. Says, just got to know what the watch is, Josh. Tudor Black Bay. So somebody there's an ongoing thing. I've been in my watch guy phase here lately. This is going to be short. I know you don't care about the watch stuff. But I've been in my watch guy. I've been a watch guy since literally childhood. I can't even remember a time that I wasn't into watches. SLIDN 25. Thank you again. I wonder if we need to figure out if is that the new anonymous? I don't know.
SLID 42D67.
I think that's the same. I think that's the same one as earlier.
I think
the numbers are the same. So, I've been a watch guy forever. I was wearing a Seiko Turtle recently, and somebody thought it was a Tudor Black Bay. It was a Seiko Turtle on a fabric strap, nylon strap. This is not that. I'll talk about it in a second. Tony Guntharp in with 100. Wow, that's incredible, man. Wow. Enjoying some Jack Daniel's single barrel heritage barrel. Dude, I'm so glad that barrel is out there. We don't have one. We're going to get one. Nathan Souza is going to drop one off at some point in time. He's got one that he's just giving to us for some reason. I don't know if he doesn't like it or nice what. But that's a great regular release. That needs to be on the shelf all the time. This smells like it looks. Yeah. I don't even know how to say it any better.
In the best way. Like it smells darkness.
This smells dark and rich. This smells like I couldn't afford it.
Yes.
I don't know how to don't know how to tell you any other way.
Yeah. It does.
Ooh,
I think we should taste it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dark,
also,
it's rich.
You didn't answer the question about what watch are you wearing tonight.
This is
distracted
I don't know
much?
if you can see this or not. This is a micro brand. I'm big into micro brands. I love micro brands. I can't get it to focus on our faces on the watch. All right. It's a blue dial. It's hard to kind of tell in this light, but it's a blue dial on a taupe strap. It's a Furlan Mari, which is it's a Swiss brand, but it's a micro brand. So it's got like a Lejeune Perret automatic movement in it. But yeah, it's like a sector dial. It's got these like corn de vache lugs, which is just a fancy way of saying cow horns. But yeah, it's cool. It just looks like a vintage watch, but it's a new watch. It's a new edition. Sold some camera gear and got myself a new watch.
Mm-hmm. Are we going to drink the whiskey?
Yes, let's go. Cheers. Darkness, everybody. Oh, good heavens. Oh, I did it again. I laughed in French. Oh, man. Wow. Whew. That is rich. Dave is on it. Dave, thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
Speed Racer says, wouldn't mind a Tudor Black Bay myself. I want the GMT to come out in a
Can we talk about
cooler
this
colorway
before I forget?
Cooler by color temperature.
Also,
yeah, let's talk about it.
I've been having to listen to him talk about watches forever, so can we not talk about watches tonight, please?
Hey, real quick.
I beg of you.
By the way, this Evernorth, this is a Barrels for Hope pick, which is I'm a member of the board, volunteer board, charity organization. like with Stuff and Whiskey, we do barrel picks and we make them available in a tiered format so that, you know, if you want picks, you can get them. If you don't, you can pass. Barrels for Hope is a little bit more like, hey, if you're into supporting charity efforts, we support 4 specific charities. President Joe Carter, myself, Vice President. We got a whole board of great people. Dusty Dan's Whiskey Reviews is in there. Lance from Whiskey Tornadoes in there. But we support American Cancer Society for cancer. We support Make-A-Wish for children's. We support To Write Love on Her Arms for mental health. And we support Folds of Honor for military. So those are our 4 branches. You pay a monthly fee, or monthly dues rather, and then you just get 6 barrel picks that show up at your door every year. And we have an annual event every year where we present checks to our charities that we support. This was one of our year 3. This is our last year 3 pick. So they're all spoken for. But we try to get really cool barrels for the group. And this one is very cool.
It's very good. I've forgotten.
Those are your tasting notes?
Well, I was going to say something right away, but then now it's been too long, and I don't want to keep drinking hazmat whiskey.
Okay. All right, one more sip here. Wow. Man.
This is good. This is dark.
Good
There's like
grief.
dark fruits. Like on the other one, the 13th Colony, they said like dark plums and raisins and stuff.
That's here.
That's here.
Yeah, the root beer is here. This is the darker version of that, like by miles.
Oh, it's not the same thing as that.
I know.
It's different.
Stewart in with 25 saying Sunday fun day. I mean, we're drinking hazmat. Yes, definitely a Sunday fun day. Yeah, this is like root beer extract, dark plums, tobacco, like sweet tobacco, crazy oak.
And the finish is subtle, but the more sips you take, the stronger the finish gets.
This is 140 proof. This drinks with the flavor of 140 proof, but not the
burn.
heat.
Yeah. But the burn does come if you like. I've had several sips now, and I do feel the heat, but not right away. Like it took several sips for me to feel the heat. But the flavor concentration is instant.
This is
really good.
This is the best kind of hazmat or high proof rather. It doesn't have to be hazmat, but like this is the type of high proof we really like when it's the proof is driving the flavor and the finish, and it's not just lighting you up.
It's not just heat for heat's sake. Yeah,
exactly. Like I like Nashville hot chicken, but I like it when it's hot with flavor. Don't just dump a bunch of extract in there and destroy me just with heat for heat's sake. That doesn't make any sense. David Luke says, I still have an Evernorth Grizzly River Rampage that I haven't even cracked yet. That was our Evernorth bourbon pick from last year. Dude, you are in for a treat when you get into that one. That is very good. Craig is saying, I donated, but it says Stuff and Whiskey requires you to donate as SL_ID. If you just enter your name in, it should.
Your name with no spaces.
Yeah, it should just work.
It should work. That's weird, though. That's very strange that it did that.
Michael says, Aaron, he brought his watch, so he gets
I brought my watch too, but no one ever wants to talk about it.
People do mention it in the comments.
Just saying.
They mention it in the comments. You didn't bring your knitting to talk about.
I didn't.
All right, this is awesome. All right, this is a great time to mention that we're going to do at 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern, 7:30 Mountains, 6:30 for weirdos on the West Coast, like Whiskey Sensory Shenanigans. 8 minutes cutoff for the special thank you for the love of bourbon. Teresita coming in with $5 saying that Evernorth sounds amazing. Jealous. Teresita, if you win tonight, the special thanks, I'll make sure that this is a sample. This is in there. Tony saying being ex-military, Folds of Honor is a good thing to support.
Yeah.
Number one, thank you for your service. Number two, dude, I didn't know that much about Folds of Honor before. So we have our president, Joe Carter, and also Dusty Dan's Whiskey Reviews are both former military men. And when we were talking about starting Barrels for Hope, they had mentioned Folds of Honor, and because these are the 4 causes that we really wanted to support.
Mm-hmm.
Grief. The darkness on these are crazy. And I didn't really know much about it. And then I learned about it. And then when I would tell people that I accidentally started a charity with my friends, which is a thing that happens if you hang out with the wrong people, I would try to tell them about all the charities, and I would be able to tell them things of like, mental health has impacted me and loved ones over the course of my life. Our president had an older sibling that died of cancer, but they were able to go on a Disney trip to Make-A-Wish because of Make-A-Wish.
Yeah. So that's why Make-A-Wish is one of the
connection there. Yeah.
charities.
Whiskey Tornado, his wife worked at American Cancer Society earlier in life and then left to pursue another career, and then ended up getting breast cancer and then beating it. But I didn't really know about Folds of Honor. And when I would tell people about it, dude, I couldn't even tell people without breaking down. I would start
really cool.
losing it just because.
If you're not familiar with Folds of Honor, Google it.
Yeah.
And you'll be happy that you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So real quick, talk me through what we're doing here. This is the.
All right. This is the grand finale of the stream here.
Oh, the grand finale.
Yes.
Okay.
Tony did say to enjoy Nashville hot chicken, you need to be close to a restroom. Yeah, you do. So as you guys, anybody that pays attention to the channel,
Ian, Hattie B's puts extract in their hot chicken.
Yeah, Hattie B's, and there's a couple places in town that do that for their hottest stuff. The good places don't do that. I said what you heard what I said.
I said what I said.
Hattie B's puts extract in their hot chicken, in their hottest levels, their 2 hottest levels. Good places don't do that.
Okay, so what's the grand finale again? I think we got distracted by hot chicken.
2025. Nice watch. 2025.
Why, thank you.
2025. Our whiskey of the year was Jack Daniel's Tanyard Hill Rye.
Tanyard Hill, yes.
It was a hazmat, 141.5 proof, I believe, 141.7, somewhere in that range.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just so happened, thanks to a friend of the channel who graciously hooked us up with another hazmat Tanyard Hill Rye. Mm-hmm. So this is 142.5. So also in the stream, Whiskey and Wings, Justin Hernandez has let us try his hazmat Tanyard Hill, which we did a video of, comparing it to 3 other, or the 2020 special release and 2 really good picks. And it was just light years beyond. So are all Tanyard Hills light years beyond, or, can this one go toe to toe with our whiskey of the year, this new bottle? So we're going to find out right now.
Okay. They're both dark, just like the other one, the
Evernorth.
Evernorth. Oh my gosh, why am I blanking on
their name? We got another SLID. It's like the new anonymous. Cheers to good people on a great channel. Thank you, SLID.
Yeah, I don't know why it makes people do that. I'm sorry, guys.
I have tried to figure it out, and I cannot figure it out. Mr. Jacob Wilson says, Josh, send us a patrons an email on how to get in on Barrels for Hope.
Just go to barrelsforhope.com.
Barrelsforhope.com. There you go.
That's all you need. Barrelsforhope.com, and then you'll know all the things.
SLID. Let me log in to our Streamlabs thing and make sure these SLID. Let me see if I can identify. Oh boy, they always make it so hard.
How about we don't do that?
Well, I want to make sure people are getting appropriate.
Right. I think maybe we just ask if you did donate and it did come up as SLID, if you could just let us know in the comments, and that way Dave can track it.
Yes.
Because I don't think we're able to see it.
I mean, I'm about to find out. Yeah, no, it just comes through as SLID on our back end too.
That's weird.
Interesting.
It's weird how it is only some people and then not others.
Ooh, Pat coming in saying Princess is still my favorite. It is the OG. The hotter, the better. That's what I'm talking about. I want to sweat, baby. Let's go. Let's go. And Chris says, Josh and I will never agree on Hattie B's. I actually used to eat Hattie B's before it got super popular. It's good, but it's not great.
I like Hattie B's.
Rizzle D says, time for more cushion for the pushing whiskey. You said that on a video recently.
Oh, I did.
You said a whiskey had more cushion for the pushing.
Which whiskey?
And I said that you don't know. That doesn't mean what you think that means.
It means more like to grab onto.
During.
I know what it means.
Okay. All right.
I know what it means,
Okay.
Joshua.
All right.
I said what I said.
All right. All right. Tony's saying, need to get Aaron a gold Seiko calculator watch. I got a Casio calculator watch. I love that thing. That's what got me into watches.
Yeah.
All right. Glass one on the
glass
nose.
One.
Oh.
It smells good.
Why am I laughing French?
I don't know. Now that I know that, I can't
I know.
unknow that. I wish I didn't know that because I'm going to only.
I know.
You're like that crab in Little Mermaid.
I know. Oh.
Les poissons, les poissons. That's you.
So T Sugg says don't sleep on Boltons. I do like Boltons, but their spice levels are inconsistent. That's the only problem I have with Boltons. I do like Boltons though.
Oh.
These smell identical almost to me. Glass one is like a little softer on approach and then ramps up sweeter. And then glass two is just a little bit more edgy.
Yeah, glass two has a little more
ethanol edge.
Sharpness was what I was going to say. But yeah, ethanol. It's a little more burny on the nostrils.
Yeah.
Just slightly. Like
weekend at Bernie's, but in your nose.
Ooh, Chris says pepper fire is his favorite now.
So pepper fire
is your favorite.
They use cumin in their spice, and nobody else does that in town. It's still cayenne based, but they use cumin. And first off, I love Mexican food, period. But I love cumin. Like that flavor is so good. So having a hint of that with the cayenne, and the fried chicken.
I like the apples, the
apple fire with the baked apples on top of the.
Yeah, that's really good to me. I like the hot and then the sweet.
And they do the tender royale where you get the deep fried grilled cheese sandwich with the tenders on top.
That's too much for me. My dad's diabetic. I'm not going to be doing that.
All right, glass one. Cheers, y'all. And this, by the way, 8:30 is here.
Oh.
So we'll go ahead and cut it off.
Okay.
Wow. That is super cherry.
Yeah.
That's crazy cherry.
I didn't expect that.
I know. So that note.
I expected more like oak influence.
That note is that note's definitely in some Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye.
Yeah.
It's just cranked. We're cranking it up right now. Wow.
I want to get rid of the ticker.
Oh yeah. Good looking out, boo.
Dave, take your time because we're going to be doing this head to head. So you've got time.
We got nothing but time.
Okay.
Speed Racer says, I love cumin and chili. Yeah.
The second sip, I did get more oak, which is very common for me. That's really good.
Oh, wow. Second sip. First sip was all cherry. Like Luden's Cough Drop, candy cherry. Second sip is like huge cherry with the oak. And then like, oh man, my palate is salivating. It's like activating things in me. It's like,
you need to get a room.
That's crazy.
So why is that popped up? Can you get rid of that?
I don't know. It's almost borderline too sweet. Glass one's almost too sweet.
Wow, for you to say that, that's insane.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting?
It's super sweet.
You just said a hazmat whiskey is borderline too sweet, not too hot.
I know.
Too sweet.
I don't.
How does that work? Make it make sense.
I don't feel like that drink. I don't think the Evernorth drank like hazmat whiskey. I don't feel like that drinks like hazmat whiskey.
It doesn't drink like hazmat. Neither of them did in heat, but they both drink like you would expect a hazmat in flavor.
Yeah. Now, yes, 100%. And here's what I'll also say. One of these was our whiskey, the exact bottle of whiskey of the year for us for 2025. One of them was. And when we were blind with 20 different samples, when I tasted this, I thought the one that, whichever one of these is our whiskey of the year, I thought that it was like a King of Kentucky.
Yeah.
Like it tasted like the best King of Kentucky, like heavy cherry, heavy vanilla, great oak, big proof and power, but not in a hot way, and just like a lingering, like long and strong type of way. And Glass One's got it. You're feeling
Yeah. So I was going to say, speaking of hot chicken, I think this has a kind of something like that, reminiscent of that. Whereas the more oxygen you introduce into your esophagus, the more the finish kind of builds.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 100%. And Pat said 2025 GTS does this. Yes, it does. And I love that sensation. And to be fair, we did take an average of our scores, and 2025 Tanyard Hill Hazmat was our whiskey of the year, but by half a point, 2025 GTS was my highest scoring whiskey of the year. So technically, my whiskey of the year was 2025 GTS. But you ranked it, I ranked it half a point up, and then I think you ranked it a whole point down, which is why on average, it, that's where we ended up.
Glass 2?
Wow, yeah, Glass 2. Glass 2 is crazy on the nose. Different. Not cherry forward. Cherries on the back end and faint. Much more soft approach, baking spices, like ground cinnamon. Like when did you tell, who told me? This is going to be a wild statement. Did you tell me, or did I hear this from Jason Calori from Mash and Drum, that you like to put cinnamon on top of your coffee sometimes?
I like to put cinnamon in my coffee.
Okay.
I don't know if Jason does as well.
I can't remember if it was you or Jason that told me this.
I definitely do.
Okay.
He might also.
Yeah. This
just like
un petit.
the smidgiest bit. You don't need a lot.
Un petit. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this because these are both good and kind of the same. I do think the first sip of Glass 2 was everything you said, but the second sip ramped right back up like Glass 1 did.
Yeah, it did. I'm doing it now.
So everything you said, it did seem softer on first sip, but second sip, wow. It's doing that thing again where it's like, the more I breathe, the hotter it gets afterwards. Like it's very...
Not hotter, like strong. Just
well, I feel a little heat right
residual
here,
warmth
right here in my like
a crackling fireplace warmth in your
in my esophagus.
Esophagus would have been a better word to say than innards. Okay. So yeah.
Also, Dave is ready.
Okay.
When you're ready.
1 to 105. Okay, we got it.
Thank you, Dave.
Right.
Everybody,
should I run that now?
Thank Dave for tracking tonight, because
send Dave whiskey.
Then if he does it, I don't have to. Then I can just be here.
Send Dave whiskey via private courier service. All right, 1 to 105, and then we'll figure out this. All right, so as we can see, so by the way, contrary to Ricky Bobby's dad, doesn't matter if you're first or last. All the names go in a bucket, then that gets randomized. So doesn't matter if you're first or last. But we've got 1 to 105. Number 89. 89. The decade we were born. The last year of the decade we were born. But
I wasn't born in 89.
We were born on the early side.
My sister was born in 89. Actually, her birthday is this week on Tuesday.
There we go.
My sister.
Caleb said, what warehouse number is Coy Hill? 7 to 13. Ian says 8 to 11, if I recall. Maybe it's 8 to 13. It's definitely something to 13. It might be 8 to 13. David, drum roll, please.
I'm not good with
Alejandro, congratulations.
Hey, Alejandro.
In the DR.
Oh, the Dominican Republic.
Is that where he said he was from? Or was it Puerto Rico? It was one of the two.
I think he said Dominican Republic.
Because that was his Valentine's Day pour.
Yeah.
So we got to figure that out. He's already got that. Well, he's got the gift. We'll see. Dave, draw one back up just in case. Just in case Alejandro's like, I got that special gift that you are thinking about, just in case. But Alejandro's got first dibs.
Yes.
And we will work it out. Oh, I should probably draw a number for the backup. 19. Good grief. It's been a week, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Alejandro, we will, if you...
How about you email stuffandwhiskey@gmail.com.
Yes, Alejandro, email us at stuffandwhiskey@gmail.com. And since I had a gift, a special thank you in mind that I know you already have, maybe we work something else out. You just let me know. We'll work it out. Work it out. Yeah, so we'll work it out with Alejandro. Maybe he wants a backup.
Yes, number 18 as the backup, Dave.
Or
yes.
Maybe Alejandro gets a different thank you. And then
how about
Chris Jobert? There we go.
How about Alejandro just email stuffandwhiskey@gmail.com and you'll take this offline?
Yes, yes, we will work it out. And Chris Jobert is the backup draw. And so Chris Jobert also email us. And I know, but email us so that it's
on his to-do list.
It's in my to-do list. All right. Thank you all for the support. It's huge. It means a ton. More than you could possibly know. Honestly. Like, it's crazy that we get to do this on the internet and hang out with you guys and drink whiskey. It's amazing. All right. These two. Do you have a favorite?
No. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on.
Let's put a bow on it. Let's land the plane.
Let me drink.
You know, the funny thing is, like, the things that you say sometimes in videos and on streams, people would think all that you want to do is drink. And it's not. Like, you don't even want to drink all that much. You just want me to be quiet so that you can drink, a sip.
In peace.
It's
more about the in peace and quiet part. I just leave it out. Yeah. At least you're self-aware.
Yeah, no, I know, because I bring it up because I see the comments and they're like, Erin's just like, just let me drink, or like, can we just get a drink already or whatever?
Erin's just a wild party girl.
Yeah, no, could not be further from that.
Okay, no, hard pass. Oh dang, Gina, I don't know. These are both good.
Wow, Glass 2 is crazy.
They're both kind of.
I started.
They're both kind of crazy, if we're being honest.
All right, so here's the thing: we've had 3 Tanyard Hills now.
I'd say all of them are good.
They're crazy.
Slightly different.
Yeah.
There's nuances to all of them, but all 3 that I've had, I have enjoyed.
And I will say they do taste. They're similar to Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Ryes, but they're operating on a different level. Like, they are.
Yeah, I can see that.
Those, like Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Rye picks that are really, really good, those are like really good earthbound whiskeys, but Tanyard Hill is from Mars. Like, it's another planet. It's another level. It's another stratosphere.
Is it like closer to the sun? Like, why is it so good? I don't have a favorite.
It's just, and here's
these are both good. I'm not picking a winner.
It's a pure concentration of flavor thing.
Yeah.
So, like, I can actually see somebody that likes, if you prefer like an easier sipping experience, I can actually see you enjoying a regular Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Rye pick more than these, because they are not subtle. Like, this is
like whiskey concentrate.
Yes.
This is like, just add water. Like, this is
yeah.
what you want your whiskey to taste like. Both of these, they're slightly different, both delicious. This is like what you would put in like the frozen orange juice. Like this, you would freeze this, and this is like the whiskey concentrate that you add water to make whiskey. This is everything you want.
Yeah, or like when I don't drink soda a lot, but if I go get a Coke from a vending machine, I want it to taste like Coca-Cola. Like, I don't want it to be broken. I don't want the syrup to be heavy-handed.
Yeah.
But when I'm drinking whiskey, I like that experience of like a super heavy-handed, syrupy type of pour. And that's what, in our experience with Tanyard Hill, only 3 barrels, 3 different single barrels. That's my experience, is that they are very syrupy in the way in which if you went to a soda machine to get a Coca-Cola and it was broken and they gave you too much syrup, it's like Coca-Cola extract.
Yeah, that
It's
doesn't
like,
sound as good to me though as whiskey extract.
right, but for some reason it works with whiskey and it doesn't work with Coca-Cola.
With soft drinks in general, yeah. So I like both of these. I don't have a favorite. I think they're both delicious. It would be a flip of a coin. Like tonight I'll say one, tomorrow I'll say two. Like it's they're both good. I like them both.
Couple quick answers here. Speed Racer says, are they worth $700 secondary? My dear friend Matt Burns told me never tell another man how to spend his money, and I agree with that.
That's wise advice.
I like $700 to me.
Oh no, Dave. I'm so sorry. I just saw that you had texted me 22 minutes ago. I'm really bad about.
Is it keeping Josh on track? Oh, it's a moot point.
We figured it out?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we didn't figure out what you
We're
texted
good.
me about, Dave, let me know. I will pay attention to my phone.
Well,
he's texting. Wait.
We couldn't anyways.
I see the 3 dots.
It was still SL. It was
Okay.
already.
I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
What was I saying?
Matt Burns told you never tell a man
money.
how to spend his money.
For us, $700 is a lot. So like, we kind of have like a $300 a month discretionary slush fund, that we can kind
For
of
whiskey,
be a little willy-nilly with. So that's like over 2 months. That's into 3 months of budget for us.
Mm-hmm.
If $700 isn't much to you, there's not a lot of whiskey that will give you this experience. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
And I will say that if I were blind tasting either one of these, I would probably blind call them King of Kentucky. And that is way more money than $700 secondary. So in that sense, probably. But am I going to run out and pay $700 for one of these?
No, you can't. You have to save up for 3 months.
Yeah, I can't because I'm not a good saver. So
facts.
Yeah. So this is why these sorts of things have to be qualified. I don't want to hype it up and say it's worth $700. Experience wise, if you like that really rich, dense, concentrated, crazy whiskey experience, here's the things that do what this does. This hazmat Tanyard Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, this is the Evernorth hazmat is close to this.
Actually, I still have some. Let me try it.
It's close to this. It's not quite this, but it's close to this.
It's a different flavor.
Yeah.
It's more.
I could drink
the Evernorth hazmat from Barrels for Hope is more. I'm getting more oak influence in like a really nice way, whereas these two Tanyard Hills are definitely more. I'm getting more fruit.
Yeah.
Influence and less
and more candied
yeah.
cherry. I could drink the Evernorth more than I could drink these.
Oh,
these
really?
are these are intense in a way that I don't need a lot of it. It's like almost like a dessert that's so
it's like
sweet.
Whiskey concentrate. It's like a piece of cheesecake for me, or I take like 2 bites and I'm done. Yeah. Fair.
So turns out Hazmat Tanyard Hill Rye does this. King of Kentucky does this. Some barrels. 2025 GTS does this. 2016 Hazmat GTS does this. Some of like the old Elijah Craig Pirate bottles do this. The Watch Hill Proper releases do this. Like this crazy, wild whiskey experience. And this is probably as cheap of a barrier that you could pay to get this type of experience. However, what makes me leery about just carte blanche saying, yeah, this is the entry level for this crazy whiskey experience. It makes me nervous to say that because these are all single barrels. And I have heard people say that some of these do just taste like slightly elevated single barrels of Jack Daniel's barrel proof rye. And we've only tried 3 hazmats and all those have been nuts. Like so far beyond just like slightly elevated. So
yeah. My phone was on sleep. That's why I didn't see Dave's message.
Yeah, we do go to sleep early.
Yeah.
Typically, if we're not live streaming.
My phone goes on sleep at sundown.
All right, let's wrap this up real quick, check questions, and then get out of here.
Okay.
Not that we are trying to get out of here, but we do go to sleep early, like 9 o'clock.
Also, I still have to put the sheets on our bed. So
you didn't get that done?
I need to go. No, okay. I didn't get that done.
All right. So,
'Cause I watched
Mr.
them.
Jacob Wilson says, sorry to backtrack, but what was the verdict on 1920? Does it still disappoint for you?
It actually won tonight.
It did win.
With-
I think maybe the water was tainted.
No, I just think the Jack Daniels doesn't need water.
It doesn't need water. We would just pick. I would rather spend $5 or $10 more and get a Jack Daniels barrel proof than I would buy 1920.
I will say
But
that I like 1920 more tonight than I think I ever have
That's fair.
in the history of my life.
I don't know about the old like antique labels, but since they switched to the white labels, yeah, I do think that's the best bottle that we have got. Let us know in the comments, please, or in chat right now, please. What 1920, to be fair to Old Forester, like it's kind of a niche product. I can't think of another fruit forward.
I'm getting sleepy.
Yep. Fruit. I mean, that the sun's been down for hours. You've been sleepy for
know.
hours. I can't think of another like bright fruit forward vanilla fruit profile that is available on the market other than Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof that would compare to 1920. Like, what can we put it in a head-to-head against blind in our sample pool? We got a whole bottle now. Like, let's put it into some head-to-heads. What should we put it in a head-to-head against? Caveat, before you comment, proof is the biggest differentiator for us in blinds. Like 1910, don't say that because we're talking about like a 22 proof point difference. It's not fair, even though we do like 1910 better. But all right. Let me check. I'm checking.
Yeah.
Ooh, Pat says mix and try to these two. When did he post that? I mean, I'll do it.
They taste so similar. I feel like they wouldn't make.
Oh, he was saying 1920 and 1910, 1915. Yeah, 1915 is pretty good. Brian Kubera says, love to see a blind between the Thomas or a Tanner Hill Hazmat and the Thomas Tanner Hill 135 Plus. Secondary is crazy different on nearly the same proof. That would be interesting. We do have a sample, and I think I can get a sample of a non-hazmat 130-ish, 135 plus proof, but not hazmat Tanner Hill. I'll try to do that. Maybe we'll do it on the next stream, actually, because I don't want to wait for that to pop up in the pool. Bill's Tanner Hill is a non-hazmat. Speed Racer says my local store has 8 bottles of Tanner at $700. It's tough because it's so tough because it's a single barrel, you know.
So you have to be willing to potentially being disappointed with that money, being lost if you don't like it. But in our experience, we have liked the 3 we've tried.
Can we have a
Josh
quickly?
Okay.
How much you like biscuits? Are you willing to risk it for them?
Risk it for the biscuit.
If you want the biscuit,
I love me some warm carbs.
Gotta risk it.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think that's to me feels like the Tanner Hill thing is like, are you willing to risk it for the biscuit? And if you are, you may be rewarded or you may be disappointed. I'm not willing to gamble with it. That's a lot of money for us. So, all right. It smells like straight rotting bananas. Yikes. I didn't catch the background on that. But that's hilarious. All right. I think that's it, guys. This was fun. This was a great.
Are you caught up?
Yeah.
You scroll down?
We're down. We're all the way.
Oh, sweet. These are good. I like these. I'm glad that we have a bottle of one of them now.
Did we even do the reveal? We didn't do the reveal.
Oh, no.
As to which one was which. Oh my goodness.
Well, it doesn't matter because they're both good.
Do you have a preference?
No. Absolutely not. They're both delicious. They're very similar. Subtle, nuanced differences. Not enough to really make an impact, on my opinion.
I would say glass one has like that. And look, people talk about medicinal cherry. When I say medicinal cherry, I mean like a Dimetap, Robitussin type of gross cough syrup.
Hold up. Dimetap is grape.
I know.
Let's not get
they have
twisted.
Cherry too, though, right?
I've never had cherry Dimetap in my life. It's always grape.
Either way, But cough syrup.
Okay.
Well, I think medicinal cherry. I think cough syrup.
Do not disparage the great name of Dimetapp.
Ludens.
I love Dimetapp.
Ludens cough drops are not medicinal. They are candy for children.
So is Dimetapp.
Okay, that's fair.
I love Dimetapp.
The glass one. Sorry, I saw the comment. Speed Racer says, I guess the relationship question is, how does Tanner Hill compare? It's the same. The Hazmat Coy Hills from 2021, the Tanner Hill Hazmats are the same intensity as the Coy Hill single barrels. Then there was a 2024 Coy Hill release that was the batched products. Those did not have the same intensity. These Tanner Hills are like rye versions of the 2021 Hazmat Coy Hills. Glass one has a distinct Ludens cough drop cherry candy note on it.
Okay.
Glass two is a little bit more oaky and balanced. And honestly, like, I could pick either one depending on my mood.
I think Tony wants us to fight. You know what happens?
Just calm down. Just calm down.
What happens?
Hey, just calm down.
When you tell a woman to calm down. Although I'm wise to your trick, so I'm not gonna get mad. Also, Josh gets mad when I tell him to calm down.
Do I?
You're more like a woman than I am.
I don't feel like I get mad about much.
Bro. I cannot believe you just said that on the internet because...
Try these two.
Okay.
Glass one...
We're changing topics.
Glass one, more Ludens cherry. Glass two, more... The cherries on the back end, it leads with more of like the baking spices, like the warm baking spices.
Two?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. So I guess it more depends on what kind of mood you're in that night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're equal levels of good. I would pick based on my mood.
Yeah.
And if tonight you asked me to have another pour of one or the other.
Yeah, I think it really depends on the mood you're vibing with. What kind of vibe do you want?
I think tonight I would.
vibing?
I think tonight I would. I think I picked glass one.
Okay.
Tonight,
Okay.
I'm a sucker for Ludens cough drops.
Fair.
But it's almost glass one's almost too sweet for me. It's
you did say that.
It's borderline too sweet for me.
Yeah.
And
I like them both. So
that's why I'm curious about the blend. Which shout out, I think Spike recommended
do
this.
I have a 50-50? Okay, I will blend, but I want it 50-50.
Yep. He did blend these two.
So that means I have to. Okay, I'll blend. What?
Hey, Dusty Dan's Whiskey Reviews coming in here. What's up, y'all?
Hey.
Dude, we're finishing up a stream here. Got a blend of two different single barrel hazmat Tanner Hills.
Wait, we have to.
As you guys should know.
Let's disclose what glass.
I prefer glass one slightly tonight.
Yeah, and I honestly, I probably do tonight
hang on.
as well.
That's not right. I don't prefer glass one. They're equal.
They're equal.
Just different.
Equals. A New Girl.
I don't remember that.
Schmidt and
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I'm blanking.
Here's what
Nick.
I'll say.
Schmidt and Nick in college.
Oh, when they're in college,
yeah.
I like them both. It's just a matter of which I would pick over the other.
Okay.
Tonight, I'm going Ludens Cherry Cough Drop.
Okay.
But plenty of nights I would go more of the baking spices and warm oak sensation. So one of those will say OTH, which is our Tanner Hill, and one will say JTH, which is Justin's Tanner Hill, which is our whiskey of the year for 2025.
Okay, so which one would you like me to reveal first?
We both preferred glass one, right?
Slightly
tonight.
Let's
find out what
and to be fair, I would pick either one any night.
Yeah, let's find out what glass one is.
No, it's glass one.
Because once we find out two, we know one.
Well, no one. Okay, no. Glass one is our Tanner.
Oh, hey,
go
us! And thank you to our friend who helped us get that bottle.
So glass two is Justin's.
That was our whiskey of the year, and glass one just
slightly edged it out tonight, with the caveat that we could go either way.
Here's what the next time Justin comes over, which is soon.
Did you nail that down today, by the way?
No, but we will. he's got to bring his bottle of Tanner Hill, and like we got to blind him on these.
So let him see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
All
Okay.
right. State of the Art. I like that name. What's up, guys? Just catching you here at the last. Yep, we're wrapping up. Pat said, "Will it blend?" Yep.
We'll see. Someone said, "Will it get? Everyone gets a ribbon." Yes, we are millennials.
Speed Racer says,
we all get ribbons.
Y'all don't need sheets on the bed. Overrated. That's the thing with kids these days. They don't appreciate sheets.
They don't have a top sheet.
They don't give a sheet.
They don't do a top sheet.
Kids these days don't give a sheet.
But do you know how many
I appreciate
bodily
sheets.
fluids and sweat and yuckiness gets on those comforters if you don't have a top sheet? Like that's just gross to me.
Justin said, just got home, and he's here. He's here for what I just signed him up for. Said, just got home. Did I miss the 113? Yep, but you got a sample. Try it. Better than expected. Oh, the blend is crazy.
Oh, the blend's nice. So sometimes when you blend stuff, it can bring out the worst. Like it takes the worst qualities and amplifies them. I think in this one, it takes the best qualities of both and like meshes them together because this is, dare I say, soft?
Yeah.
Like, I know that's sacrilege to say because I literally just mixed two hazmat whiskeys together. And I'm expecting it to like grow in intensity as I introduce more oxygen, but the finish is absolutely lovely.
Yeah, this is really nice. There's something in the mid palate. There's a little dip and bitterness in the mid palate that I don't love.
Oh, I love that. It's like dark, it's like a little dark chocolate moment.
It's like the 85% cacao dark chocolate in the mid palate.
I'm here for it.
What is going on in the world? Okay, Ducky Doo, which is a great name, says,
if you don't sleep with a top sheet,
my son will not use a top sheet. It drives me
bonkers. Okay, his son will not use a top sheet. Top sheet, no.
Then Crispy says top sheets suck.
Crispy, I thought we were friends. I thought I liked you, Crispy.
He did caveat with saying I'm a millennial.
So am I. I love a top sheet.
It gets too warm. Yes,
and
when you hang a leg out. You hang a leg out.
I do. Yeah, you got to put that leg out over the comforter. But you got to like pull that all the way up, the sheets all the way up to your neck.
This is good. Ian says, drink 71% alcohol. This is soft. Someone has had a fun night. So can we wrap the stream with a story quickly?
Hold on, real quick, yes. But by soft, I mean
for the proof.
And also like it's not burning me. I've had 110 proof whiskeys that have burned my esophagus more than this.
Yeah.
And like it's just ethanol heat, that it seems unnecessary. Any heat that's in either of these was necessary, and
sometimes spicy food is good, like you want a little spice in your life. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't.
You don't want it all the time.
No.
Yeah, I know. When I'm cooking dinner, I don't want to be drinking hazmat Tanner Hill. I want to be drinking like Buffalo Trace or Russell's 10 when I'm making dinner.
Honestly, I feel like Rare Breed has more burn than this. Like burn.
We can find out.
Burn, like actual like ethanol burn than this.
We can find out. But what I was saying was I want to tell a story of the first barrel proof bottle we ever bought. And this is old hat for some people that watch a channel.
What was that?
Actually, it's coming up on a video soon. Tuesday, actually.
Oh.
Talk about how Buffalo Trace ruined our favorite release. So
I just did the thumbnail for that.
Yeah.
I do know what that is.
So I remember there's a little bit of a backstory, quick setup. Aaron was friends with Carrie, and Carrie's husband was a partner of and barrel manager of a local liquor store.
A bourbon broker.
He was a bourbon broker for a local liquor store. Mm-hmm. Also helped, like, if Chris Stapleton wanted a barrel of VH Taylor, Chris Stapleton would call Carrie's husband and say, "Hey, I want a barrel of VH Taylor," and Carrie's husband would make it happen.
Yeah.
So when I got deep nerd bourbon state, he kind of took me under his wing.
enlightened you to
Yeah.
the world.
He took me under his wing.
He did.
And so what I
He
learned
was like your whiskey whisperer.
he was my whiskey sensei. Yes.
I like whiskey whisperer.
I like that too. Whiskey whisperer. And so I would go in and I would grab bottles off the shelf and then I would take them to him and I'd say, hey, how about this? How about this? And he'd be like, that's good. Buy that. Or he'd say, and he would just take it from me without saying a word. And he would go to the back and he'd bring out some kind of what I now realize to be a allocated product. And I remember watching videos way back when, because we're a Whiskey Tube channel, but I got interested in Whiskey Tube because I watch Whiskey Tube.
Mm.
So very much enthusiast myself.
Yeah.
I remember seeing barrel proof whiskey videos, barrel proof bourbon videos about rare breed. So I remember going into the store and
Wait, rare breed's barrel proof?
Yeah.
Always?
Yeah.
How do they always have it at the same proof then?
That's TTB labeling law sluff. I mean, it's been 108, it's been 108.8, it's been 112, it's been 116.8. It's been different proofs over the years.
I didn't know that.
It's been different proofs over the years, but they can work the blend or add.
We can talk about that later. That's new knowledge to me.
No, this is good information for everybody.
Yeah.
But there's like I think there's a 2%. I think you have 2% either way.
Okay.
In ABV.
Gotcha.
To call it barrel proof.
Barrel proof.
And that doesn't mean you add water. Like you can, I don't think you can add water.
You can tell your story. You and I can have this conversation later. Yeah.
I wanted to try barrel proof bourbon. I heard it was good. I went in, I grabbed a bottle of Rare Breed off the shelf. I took it to Carrie's husband. I said, hey, I heard this was good barrel proof bourbon. Should I buy this? And he goes, took it from me, walked to the back, came out with a box, gave it to me and said, this is what you want. And my relationship was such with this gentleman that I just trusted what he said. So, and I like to be surprised. There's no crotch shots here. I took it to the register. I paid for it. I put it in my trunk. I drove home. That's when I opened the box, when I drove home, walked in downstairs, opened the box, and I saw on the top, I saw the antlers. And I was like, that's a Stag Junior.
Was that your first experience with Stag Junior?
My first experience with barrel proof bourbon was Stag Junior batch 14.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I opened it up. I saw the antlers. I was like, that's Stag Junior. I pulled it out. I was like, oh, snap, it's Stag Junior. 130 point.
I didn't know that.
And
we were married.
Yeah.
And I
that year was either 130.2 or 130.4.
Okay.
One of those was Stag Junior. One of those was GTS.
Okay.
I think GTS was 130.4, and I think Stag Junior was 130.2, batch 14. And I remember, like, I opened it that night, and I remember you were, because you do what you do, and you're like, hey, I want a mooch.
I want a sip of whatever you're pouring.
Yeah, whatever you're pouring, I want a sip of that. So, all right, cool. And I know that Aaron's about to drink 130 proof bourbon, and I think at that point in time, the most proofy thing we had ever drank was probably 115, probably Rare Breed. No, we hadn't even drank Rare Breed at that point. Maybe like 107 proof.
I don't even know.
Like low hundreds.
Yeah.
Proof. And I remember I pulled out my phone. I poured Aaron a glass, gave it to her. She's like, I'm going to have 2 mooches. I'm like, all right, cool. Mooch off this 130 proof. And I pulled
you didn't say 130 proof. I didn't know the proof. Because I didn't.
You didn't know the proof.
I didn't know anything about proof really at that point in my journey.
Right. I poured the glass. I set it on the credenza, the console in the kitchen.
Yep.
And I pulled out my phone and I started a video. And
do you have the video?
No, because it was the most uneventful video ever. I thought your head was going to explode off of your body by drinking 130 proof. And you took it and you went, oh, that's pretty good. What is that? And I was like, wait, what? Where's the fireworks? Where's the...
I don't know if you know this about me, love, but I am a strong, independent woman who don't need no man,
but
who likes high proof whiskey.
But you took another sip, and I was like, wait, where's the heat? Where's the fire? And to the point,
when it's well made, you don't always get the heat or the fire.
That's why I had this comment lit up.
Yeah.
If it's well made, to your point, you've had 110, 115 proof whiskey
that
that's
has
lit
drank,
you up way hotter than this.
Yeah, that has lit me up like Hattie B's hot chicken.
Yes.
And this is lovely. Like, it is
Yeah.
proofy. I know that it's
It's
proofy,
proofy doofy.
but it is. There's no other word other than lovely. Like,
Yeah.
it's lovely, lovely whiskey. So I'm a fan. I think that's a good note to end it on.
Yeah. I was gonna check the comments real quick just to see.
We can check the comments. I don't know why you leave it like
Well, I was
up
highlighting.
high. I know
highlighting
it
a comment.
it kind of stresses me out
I
if
know.
I'm being honest.
You can run the chat.
No, it's fine. Just know that I'm a little stressed about it.
So Mr. Jacobs says, if Erin needs to leave, he basically said, if Erin needs to leave, she can. We'll just talk whiskey. No, yeah, I can't. Look,
I mean, I can go kick rocks if
No,
y'all
no.
want me to.
Mr.
But
Jacob, I can't be left unsupervised. This thing would go all night long.
you
Which,
guys,
by
you
the
guys
way,
would be here forever.
if you want more content,
if you want unsupervised Josh, join Patreon.
That's the best way to say it, honestly. Yeah.
Truthfully, that's
Yeah.
where Josh gets just let
Yeah.
loose.
Which, by the way, we do have to record tomorrow.
We do.
But I do need to do a Patreon pop-up tomorrow at some point in time because
Okay.
I got to talk about the swag, the Stuff and Whiskey Annual Gathering 2026.
Okay.
New things have come to light, man.
Yes.
And we got to talk about them. So.
Okay.
All right.
So
quickly catching up.
Yep.
We had a moment. We were just hanging out.
Someone said that they're from Texas and Sheets are your friend. Yes, she's your friend.
Tony asked if Dave's on Discord.
Yep.
Yeah, Dave's on Discord.
Dave's on Discord. Dave's everywhere. Dave's awesome. If you don't know Dave, you need to know Dave.
Steve the Art says a mooch. So,
yeah, so a mooch is a sip.
Yeah. Now, when Whiskey Tribe Whiskey Tribe, Rex and Daniel, whenever they did their thing, he was the Somm, the whiskey sommelier, and then that was Daniel, and then Rex was the mooch. And it was so funny because you were like, you never watch Whiskey Tube.
No, because it messes with my algorithm.
I would pour something in my glass, and you're like, can I have a mooch? And I was like, that's Rex and Daniel's thing.
It's my thing because I'm a strong, independent woman. Period. No, so a mooch is a sip. So like if I want to, because that first sip doesn't count. That first sip is an acclimation. Count. It's like getting yourself acclimated to the pour.
Teresita says unsupervised Josh is fun. Yeah,
it can be for a minute.
Tony has a great point. All husbands stress their wives out. Now Speed Racer, tune into Tuesday's video when we compare I believe a 2025.
Don't look at me like I remember.
2025 Stag Batch versus Batch 16 to see whether or not Buffalo Trace is ruining our favorite product. Because I love George C. Stag.
I mean, I think you'll know by that thumbnail that I just made today.
Okay. I love George C. Stag, but we got introduced to Stag Junior from Batch 14 to Batch 18. And then things went a little.
Well, I think things got weird with Batch 17. I did not like Batch 17.
I didn't like 17, but
for some reason it tasted super sour.
But regular like Stag Bourbon or Stag Junior, that was the sweet spot. You know, it wasn't the oldest stuff in the world, but it was a good balance. You know. Jay Mays says, "Do you like King Kentucky better or the Booker's?" Oh man, Booker's Rye is next level.
Dude, Booker's Rye. I'm gonna say Booker's Rye. Because King of Kentucky for me has been hit or miss.
All right. I've had a few King of Kentucky barrels that have been better than Booker's Rye. Shout out to Top Dog. He's got one or had one.
Oh, yeah. I think that was your first experience.
That's my first one
with Booker's. He popped your Booker's cherry.
King of Kentucky. Justin Williams has a King of Kentucky that is better than Booker's Rye, but that Booker's Rye right there, that is top 3 whiskey right there. It's the thing about Booker's Rye is if you're going to spend the money on that secondarily, they're all the same. They all taste the same, whereas King of Kentucky's are single barrels.
They're different, yeah.
And a few of them are better than Booker's Rye, but a lot of them are not quite as good. But they're still really great, but they're not quite as good. So, all right, that's it, y'all.
You caught up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chris has a good point. He does say, I wouldn't compare King Kentucky to Booker's Rye. Very different, both incredible. Booker's Rye is rarer. Yeah.
Yep.
But rarer and more consistent. So if you're going to spend crazy money on a special bottle, the consistency of Booker's Rye, it was a big batch. So you're safe spending money on that versus buying a King Kentucky like single barrel that you don't know, you know?
All right. I think we need to go.
I need to blow my nose so
I
bad.
just heard it. We got to go, y'all. Josh is almost at castle strength.
No, I'm not close. I'm not close to that.
You heard it.
I do need to blow my nose.
You heard it.
Ian says, the Booker's Rye, that's 2020 or 2016 stuff. Super one-time release type things. All right. We're out of here.
Yes.
We'll see you guys soon. Thank you for
I gotta go put sheets on our bed
with
a top sheet.
Yeah.
Because I'm a top sheet sleeper.
We give a sheet.
We do. 2 sheets, actually.
2 sheets.
Bottom sheet and a top sheet.
Yep. Bottom and top.
Okay.
That's how we sheet around here.
All right. Good night.
Night, y'all.